Salamat, Mika. I did not know that Dave, his mother, was actually from this area. Ang alam ko lang si Lakay was from Urdaneta, Pangasinan, as Quezon getting themselves on the board. You see how things were pretty much all tied up in the first 2 quarters. Coach Mike, tabla tayo
Yeah.
Late in the 3rd period before that 5-0 blast by Abra to give the lead. But again, sumagot na naman itong Quezon. Patino with a good-looking jumper from the left baseline.
Now that is important make for Alfred Patino because that will force a Gabanal to go stretch out to him and leaving that entire paint for their scorers inside to penetrate.
Speaking of penetrate, that's exactly what Tagaran does. But it's a wayward pass. Turnover against Quezon. Dave Ildefonso and Marwin Taiwan on the floor for the Weavers. Encho. What a pass! Patino will lay it in.
You see how that made basket earlier from the outside by Patino has really forced Joseph Gabanal to stay attached. As you see a good 3 right there by Vince Magbuhos to stay attached with Patino and so that when he goes up, dinadala niya si Joseph. Pagkatapos ng screen, rumoroll kaya nalibre si Patino doon kanina.
Mabasa 4 ang lamang ng Abra. Ildefonso got fouled by Pagaran.
Well, clearly a foul right there as Christian Pagaran.
Plus,
Yep.
but wow, what a story. If Pagaran ended up with Abra but now thriving with Quezon. I mean, the upside's really tantalizing if you look at how he plays, how he moves inside the court. But right now, Abra though, holding on to this 5-point lead, 53-48, 3 minutes gone by in the 4th period.
And the key difference here for the Huskers compared to game number 1 is really shot making. They're getting the same looks on those passes as Marwin Taiwan knocks down another 3.
Ildefonso setting him up. Lead has ballooned to 8. LJ pass outside. Tamsi, he drives. He got fouled by Marwin Taiwan. 2 free throws coming up for Alpha.
Turnovers, 14 points given up by the Huskers against the Weavers. You got to take better care of the ball and make better conversions if you're Quezon.
Dave. No. Gio Chu. Wala pa din. Tapigan ng bola. May foul. Laban kay John Oduba.
You see that size difference between Gio and Simon, but Simon's been taking to him.
LJ Gonzalez drives. Pocket pass in traffic. Sandagon. Nawala sa kanyang bola. Taiwan coming away with a steal. 5 steals from Abra. Jason Brickman returns. Taiwan off the bounce. Drop pass. Oduba. No good. Another foul call on John Oduba.
I gotta give credit to the team. It has not been a good 3-point shooting game for both these teams.
Taiwan. That time it will not work. Approaching the halfway point of the 4th. LJ Gonzalez high off the glass. Mintes. Jason Brickman. In front of him, Gabanal.
Wisely pulls it back and waits for his teammates.
Jason Brickman with 11 points. Asking that screen from Gio Chu. The lift. Taiwan. Oduba. 2 seconds left on their shot clock. Brickman hoisting it up. Draws a foul while taking a free.
See that again? I think he really got held up. Yeah, andun yung kamay ni Gabe. On that shooting arm of Jason.
Yeah, kasama nila si Al Tamsi, Vince Magbuhos, and Joshua Yero. So, both teams going a bit small here. Yero to Gabanal. 7 seconds on their shot clock. LJ Gonzalez has to make something here. LJ drives. Gliding in the air. No good. Taiwan with a running start. Brickman. Hindi nakatingin si Encho, but good thing they recovered the basketball. Ocho. Hanap ng papasahan. Binigay muna kay David Defonso.
Immediately, Vince Magbuhos calling that switch against Yero.
Serrano with 5 on the shot clock, fading away. Left it short. Magbuhos the rebound. Gonzales putting some speed on. Abra in penalty. So 2 free throws coming up for LJ Gonzalez.
Now the question is, will that be an advantage foul?
Ito yung nangyari, no? Try to split the defense. Oh, nakauna siya eh.
Yeah.
Alam mo, it's easier said than done eh.
Oo.
Magkaroon ka ng tulong, especially in those tense moments. But you gotta love the poise of LJ Gonzalez. Here he is. He sets up Magbuhos. That's the 3rd time that a big man underneath has been set up beautifully, but just could not convert.
And again, Ken, I keep on saying this. They are getting their looks off passes, but they're just not making them.
Brickman sa loob. Pumwersa. Wala. LJ Gonzalez picks up the basketball. Pass to Gabanal to go to the post.
Swing.
Magbuhos.
Shot, then take it.
Gonzales will recycle their offense up against Marwin Taiwan. Facing a double team again. Both teams have not shot the ball well
That's the
here
shot.
this quarter. Yero off to the right. And again, Abra letting other people beat them apart from LJ Gonzalez.
And this small ball combination has really allowed the Weavers to stay in step and attach beyond the arc against the Huskers, and even when they roll down the paint.
Taiwan floats it up. No. Dave Ildefonso has a double-double, 13 points and 13 rebounds. Taiwan can't get it to fall. Uduba grabs the rebound. Shot clock winding down, but Banal takes it anyway.
Oh, wow.
Tamsi lost it.
Did you see that defense by Marwin Taiwan? He's been doing that all night long.
Game number 1, Abra ang naghabol, down by 10. Now it's Quezon's turn to try to mount a comeback here as we are entering the last 2 minutes of regulation.
There's that switch that they want.
Foul on Taiwan.
Yeah.
They are in penalty. So Al Tamsi, 4 for Al Tamsi. Brickman sends it to Mike Ayon. Abra on top by 8.
Down 6, you still have time.
6 seconds left on their shot clock. Brickman. Ildefonso against Pagaran. Niluwa. Door still open for Quezon. LJ crossover. Oh my God, but he misses though. That would have been a spectacular move, but a sorry miss.
Ooh.
Gonzales.
Ooh.
That looked off Taiwan though.
Yeah, that looked off Taiwan. It happened right in front of us. That sure looked like off Marwin Taiwan.
This is a crucial challenge here. Sorry, crucial review here.
Review, that's right. See that? Hit the ball from behind.
Yeah,
but
it was off Taiwan.
off the foot of Marwin.
Marwin, no?
Marwin.
Parang eh.
Look off the foot of Marwin. So much more.
Gonzales trying to move quick. Nice pass, Banal. This is big.
Oh!
He hits a free. Down to a 1-possession ball game.
And when you're a three-point shooting team, you do not stay away from your identity.
No need to foul if you're Quezon. They're not yet in penalty anyway. 10 seconds left on their shot clock. Brickman taking some time, getting past LJ Gonzalez. Rejected by Sandagon, flips it up. The tap is good!
Oh my!
Just in the nick of time! And who did it again, Coach Mike?
John Uduba Gonzalez. You know, compacting that paint. Dave had to help out, leaving Gabanal for that straight up three. Nothing but net. But on the other end, Jason Brickman against LJ Gonzalez, beating him down the floor. Simon does a good job defending, takes another crack at it, but wow, John Oduba in the nick of time.
And again, the failure of Quezon to secure. Still enough time though for Quezon. Gonzales. Crossover dribble. Floater.
Oh man,
32.2 seconds left. No need to foul.
not done yet.
Brickman almost lost it. Gives it up to Mike Ayon. Ildefonso, 20 seconds remaining.
About a 7-second differential on the clocks.
Shot clock at 5. Brickman goes up. Draws a foul. With 11.5 seconds left.
What man? He knew he had Tamsi on him, who was, you know, in terms of speed against LJ Gonzalez, he can take on. And he just goes in there and tries to make something out of it, and he was going to get to the line.
Calmly, all net on the first free throw. Second free throw rattles out.
Door still open.
7 seconds remaining. LJ. Now this is a very tricky situation. Sorry, Coach
Yeah.
Mike. Oh, that changes things. Gets the second to trickle in. Brickman. Back to Dave. And that's gonna do it. Abra will survive. They push. Meron pa bang oras na natira? Yun ang tanong. Sa 5 series.
See this right here. We still have time.
Meron pa
Meron
konti.
pa, yeah, meron pa.
Pero parang ano na lang.
I think
tenths of a second na lang.
Yeah, yeah.
Hindi, kahit shoot na niya pareho eh. Basta
Pareho,
mapasok
yeah.
na itong una. Mintis yung una though.
The same level as field goal makes in game number 1. It might have been another game number 1 story, but this time in favor of the Huskers. But gotta give credit to the Weavers. They stood their ground and defended well against the Huskers, making them take difficult shots.
The Abra Solid North Weavers.
Step back and kiss myself. Big time players make big time plays. Woo!